Hello. I'm going to go on with this idea that Biden should resign. I'm creating a playlist. I think this will be my third, maybe fourth video on that playlist. Uh, and one thing to say right away is to, to I went and checked to see was my video online, and when I searched, I just put in Biden resignation, and my video it didn't show up, but some others did. Now there have been thousands of views of maybe half a dozen, maybe a dozen videos pr- proposing that idea that Biden should resign. So I'm not alone. I may well be the first. I don't know. But when I looked, I saw, okay, this is an open discussion. The idea of Biden resigning is certainly going to reach him and Kamala. And I haven't watched any of those videos yet. I'll be very interested to see their ideas of why that should be. But before I go on to watch their videos, uh, as they'll develop, I imagine this idea is going to grow. I'll finish out with my own reasons for saying this. Some of them are the same. It's to make Kamala Harris president, uh, and and uh, and I said there's a lot that she can do. It's not directly to prevent Trump from becoming the next president. I don't think Kamala would do that if if she truly believes that's the majority of the American will. Uh, but but by first in court, I guess you'd call it discovery, by having a lot of meetings with her cabinet, her joint chiefs of staff, especially the governors. Uh, Invite as many governors or meet with as many governors of both parties as she could. Uh, the mayors of the bigger cities. She would have a chance to find out just what kind of a threat would a Trump presidency be to our nation, and how could we best prepare for that? She could discover all that. But then what more could she do? Well, as I might have mentioned, she could have a call for a referendum, just announce a referendum to find out what do Americans really think. Should she take some kind of action against this danger? And who knows how that would come out. And then if you think, well, what action could she take? Well, she could declare martial law. I don't. She would. I don't think it's a little hard to guess what she would do at this point, but she could do all of this legally, and she could even do things illegally, thanks to the Supreme Court decision that as president, as official acts, she's immune from prosecution. Uh, but what good would that do? I mean, it's no use starting a civil war and getting all people all worked up. But she could, I think, call for a special election and have that election rerun. I don't see why she couldn't do that. And I don't know how fast she could do it. It seems to me she could possibly do it within the month of January, January, before January 20th. And when the results come back, if Americans, given a chance for a second opinion, still think yes, they think that she should allow it to go ahead and Trump assume the presidency, I suspect she would do that. In a way, I liken it to when you're doing something on a computer and you want to delete something, and you press delete, and the message comes up, are you sure you want to delete this video, say? And you have to click it again to say, yes, I'm sure. And then off it goes to the recycle bin. It's hard to think that far out for me. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ideas swirl around now that this is in the public notice. But the idea that it really has to start with Biden resigning. And if you want to find my video, put in December 3rd, because mine is the only one I think that specifies the date. COP, as I've said, COP 29 will be over by then. Biden is going to visit the Amazon right now. Well, that's the kind of thing that I think Kamala has the opportunity between now and her becoming president, has a chance to do all this traveling and finding out from COP. So I'm going on hurriedly with my idea, and then I'll be able now to respond to what are other people saying about this. Bye for now.